I do.
All right, we are finally here. This is the Coed team finals, Mississippi College versus Texas Wesleyan.
It all boils down to this: 3 days of competition. We've got the best of the best. Texas Wesleyan, Mississippi State.
We have Liang Jishan from Texas Wesleyan against Cheng from Mississippi College. And over on table 2, we have Zhang versus Bruno Dos Anjos. And Texas Wesleyan is the #1 seed in the Mississippi College. I believe is the #3 seed in this matchup.
Mississippi College is defending champion. Last year they stopped Texas Wesleyan's 12-year run of being champions.
Now, do you think Texas Wesleyan can strike gold, or will Mississippi College bring it back home?
Evenly matched, Andy, and we're in for some great play. I really can't pick who's going to win.
Me neither. This is the highest of the high-level competition right now. And if you log into our table 2 stream, we see Dos Anjos and Ichi warming up, having a little backhand banter there.
Okay, you ready? Texas Wesleyan versus Mississippi College.
All right, let's get it started.
Texas Wesleyan to serve. 0-0.
Mississippi strikes first blood, 1-0.
0-1.
Andy, I've watched these players now play for a few days, and the one who thinks the most about it is Cheng Li. He really plays tactically smart. Oh, look at that. That ball landed.
Jishan was quick to be off the bounce to return that one.
1-1.
That's some amazing footwork by Cheng Li there. He lost his balance and was still able to stay.
Mississippi College is pulling away with a 4-1 lead right now.
And on the other table, Bruno's up 3-1. One thing I've seen a tendency from Liang is he likes to start slow. In all his matches, I've seen him start off slow. But here in the finals, you don't want to start off slow. You want to come out from the jump. You want to be your A game from the beginning.
And I'm excited to see legendary Adam Barbaro is tuning in as well.
Beautiful footwork there. Jisang's able to dig that one out of the middle and make cross court. Beautifully placed. Just a little bit wider than Cheng could reach for. Nice opening there, heavy topspin. Jisang's trying to find Li Qing's backhand, but he's not able to. Cheng Li can get around that corner quick.
You know, at this high level, I don't know if Jishan can afford to have a slow start.
No, it'll give confidence. That's the key in when you're at this stage. If you get confidence, or if you give your opponent confidence, they really run with it.
Yeah.
So whoever gets this first game, it's a confidence booster. It builds up your confidence. You're like, all right, I got the first game. All these players are like sharks in the ocean. You don't want them to smell blood. If they smell blood, they're all coming after you.
Yeah. Very good point.
I like how slow, if you watch Cheng Li walk to his shirt over there to take his break, he just thinks the whole time. You can tell his brain is just what I need to do, where I need to serve, where I need to put my return. Thinking ahead, I can just see it.
He has a nickname amongst NCTTA people, and that's the Gentle Giant. Very reserved and very composed when he plays.
Absolutely. Players at home, you can take note. You don't have to rush up to the table. He walks up, he thinks. It's very good. Time management. He takes advantage of the time. The players in net to get whatever moisture they have on their hands. They don't want to put it on the ball. I'm telling you, Andy, if your hands aren't sweating from watching this final, I mean...
Mine certainly are.
Oh, definitely.
I'm wiping my own pants right now.
Absolutely. I can...
Wow. Jishan had a great inside-out forehand flip, and Jishan was just right there.
Here's what you were talking about, that forehand flip, and then I mean, he set that point up. He wants that again. Just saying, definitely will take that opportunity again.
And this is game point right now, 10-7.
7-10.
All right, Cheng takes the first game.
Jisang is going to have to come out with a little more foot movement, a little more body, like get into it. I mean, he always starts out so slow. So we don't want to wake up the sleeping dragon, huh?
But the thing is, you know, we've seen him yesterday when he was taking on Cheng Wei, also from Mississippi College, with that slow start, and he ultimately paid for it.
Yeah, he did, and that's why you, I mean, he's such a good player, you know. He's high level, wins a lot of tournaments, so it's hard for us to say what he needs to improve. But in my opinion, that's what he. If I was coaching him, I'd say, hey, you got to get a better start, get your body into it, get your feet into it, because once that's gone, he's pretty much unstoppable. I've seen him go through anybody in this country.
And it is game point over on table 2, Ichijang versus Bruno dos Anjos. And the first goes to Dos Anjos.
It just shows you how evenly matched this is.
Yeah.
Mississippi State wins one game, Texas Wesleyan wins one game.
Anybody at this level is really interchangeable, to be honest, in terms of their skill level.
Mississippi College to serve. 0-0.
I like to see that from Liang, that jumping around like there, like he just did.
Wow. Great forehand. And you can hear Lee just really grunting and putting that one on the table.
You know, Andy, for days I've been looking at this beautiful court. They really have such a professional setup here.
Thank you to all our sponsors, of course.
Oh, look at that control.
Ooh, great rally.
Unbelievable. Here you see it again. Jishan starts off the rally with a forehand, then he switches to deep. Controlling the ball. Very good. Moving his opponent around.
You know, and I was honestly surprised that Cheng was able to get back a number of those shots.
1-3.
But you see Jisang's jumping around more now. He's moving. This is how he needs to start from the beginning. Not down 1-0, and then you start playing. Okay, that's got to be the point of the tournament over on table 2.
Yeah, that was a great point. Dos Anjos was lobbing and then returned with a counter hit. Wow.
Good combination there. Lee was able to make both his forehand and backhand attacks.
4-2.
Here you see the backhand loop, forehand loop, and then one more backhand. Nice combo. 3 big shots.
Now, I'm not sure of Cheng's shot selection there. Returning with a backhand from the forehand side.
It helps with that side spin. That's why he's returning with his backhand over there. It's a little bit easier. I mean, on paper, Jishan is the favorite. But when you're in a pressure match like this, doesn't matter favorite or not. Beautiful rally here.
Oh, that could be a contender for that could be a contender.
Check this out. One loop from Li Qing. Jishan is back at the barrier, fishing.
Boom.
Nice play. Forehand, forehand. Oh, good placement. Just like that, we're tied up at 5-5. I'm going to touch on this again, folks. Li Qing can really use his time management well.
And he's up 6-5 right now.
And that is just staple, just saying there. Heavy serve. Guy cuts it out, he turns and opens with the forehand. Big spin. And when he turns with that forehand, he can go anywhere. He can go down the line, he can go cross court, he can take it to your middle. You just don't know where he's going.
Cheng is just really giving it his all right now.
Definitely. Jishan goes to the floor for that counter loop, but does not convert. Here you see one backhand. Makes a great forehand loop, and that one he's out of the screen there because he's so low.
Now, when both of them are hitting their forehands, because Jishan is a lefty, how do you think that would make a difference for Li Cheng returning that ball?
Depends on where he places. Oh, if he goes, his normal lefty loop goes into the backhand corner. So it depends on where he places the ball. This is a great block here, actually, right on the...
Really converting that power that Jishan's
unbelievable. He just kind of half looped that ball using Jisang's energy. Yeah, nice opening there. Tough to reloop those spinny balls because you're not sure. The ball sometimes skids. Jisang's got a 1-point lead here in the second game, 2016 National Championship College Finals.
Cheng hanging in there. 9-9.
This is where you want to be. 9-9, your serve.
9-9.
Jisang's got to be feeling good here. Wow, that's a big point.
Yeah, great forehands by both.
Check this out right here. Big opening by Li Cheng. Jisang retakes the attack. And then they go back and forth with counter loops. Unbelievable.
Right now, Li Cheng is the first to 10 with 1 game point. On table 2, Dos Anjos takes the second game.
Who's calling this timeout? Li Cheng called the timeout? Beautiful timeout. Oh, man. That just shows how important he knows this game is.
Yeah.
He's up 10-9, he takes a timeout. Wants to make sure he gets this point. See that replay there.
And the thing is, both of these players have very, very similar playing styles too. It's anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, they're both forehand dominant. Both got good footwork, good serves. I really think Jisang should have started the match the way he played this game, because he's already given Cheng-Li the first game.
Yeah.
You can't spot somebody the first game in the finals. What are you doing? Especially not in 3 out of 5. Exactly. Maybe 4 out of 7, okay.
4 out of 7 in singles, you have a little bit more forgiveness.
Absolutely.
little bit more room for error, but now.
Time.
Both players getting the final words from their coach.
And if you aren't tuned into Table 2, be sure to tune into that that one too, because that one has an amazing match going on.
Here we are.
Yes, that is amazing. Great return by Li Cheng.
You want to call him a genius for calling that timeout.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He is utilizing every single second that he has right now.
You definitely want to take advantage of timeouts, and he used it to its fullest right there. Made a great block. Just a great defensive block on that last point. Well, Jisang's going to have to do what Feng Xie did. He's down 2-0. He's got to come back and win 3-2.
Yeah.
If he wants to help Texas Wesleyan, he needs to win this one.
2-2 over on that table right now in terms of game score. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors. TMS International, official marketing director for all ITTF events. Eula for the champion in you. Doublefish, the official ball of college table tennis. And the beautiful city of Round Rock and the Round Rock CVB. And of course, we'd also like to take this time to thank all the hundreds and hundreds of NCTTA volunteers and all our supporters as well. We really cannot make this event happen without you guys.
Mississippi College leads 2 games to 0. Texas Wesleyan to serve.
I mean, you can just see there's nothing that has changed in Cheng Li since he started the match until now. Everything's just very businesslike.
Yeah.
See, sometimes when you have the skill level of just saying, you get a little bit like, oh, I can just turn it on when I need it, but you really can't sometimes, especially not under pressure like this.
Especially facing against someone who's almost close to his rating-wise.
Yeah.
Skill level, it's pound for pound, they are dead even.
Perfectly placed, too.
Great over-the-table forehand.
1-2.
Very nice opening there by Cheng Li.
Yeah.
2-2.
Jisang back there fishing, went for the re-loop with the backhand. Not an easy shot to make, but he went for it. Here you see he moves back on that ball. Cheng Li's forehand now takes over.
I think Cheng
Big spin.
Li's definitely putting a lot of pressure on his backhand right now. Not really wanting to open up Jishan's forehand.
Correct. The ball just broke. The rule states that that's going to be a let.
Over on table 2, Ichijang is winning 8-6 in game 3.
He's down
Again.
2 games to 0.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they haven't made it 3-3. According to the rules, they're supposed to do that. But it is a new rule.
Great rally. Good combination of forehands and backhands.
Very smart placement. Watch this on the replay here. He goes wide in the backhand first, and he goes to the middle, and he goes out wide to the forehand.
Yeah.
Perfectly done.
And 5-4.
Jishan needs to be careful right here. There is not one thing changed on that man in yellow. He is just all business out there. Ichi gets a game over on table 2.
5-5.
Bruno still leads 2-1 over there. Oh, wow. Gotta give him credit. His placement is really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Business.
Great series of rallies there.
Look here, nice counter loop off of that to get the attack. Then he moves his feet, does a forehand, another forehand counter loop. Then he moves the ball right at the body. Beautiful placement. See, that's the thing. To make a good quality shot, you not only have to make the shot, but you got to make good placement.
Yeah.
A lot of people just hit the swing and they forget about placement. Oh!
That was incredible. Jishan puts it very, very heavy and
check this replay out.
Yeah.
Big backhand loop. No, quick right off the bounce. He knew where that ball was going.
6-6.
That little bit of side spin he put on that push carried that ball long. Jishan didn't see the side, thought it was under, looped it a little bit long.
This game has pretty much been 1-1 this entire time.
See that foot movement by Cheng Li. He knows to keep his feet ready to move. Got to be on your toes, bouncing around, ready to go. Very good control. Not much power on those 2 shots, but they were placed well.
Keeping it very composed, and I think Texas Wesleyan calls for a timeout.
And back to like what you said, Andy, is Cheng Li appears to just be holding him in that backhand side, not letting him unleash that big forehand. If you look here, one control ball there. Puts it to the backhand, makes him have to move. Misses. Even though he used the forehand there, that was in the backhand side of the table.
I don't think it was lined up just as he wanted in order to hit that heavy topspin, and misses the table just a little bit.
To But you folks at home don't realize you got to be at this tournament next year to feel the energy in this room. When you have college playing for your college and you want to win, you got this fans cheering for you. Nothing better than a team event, guys.
Yeah, and it should be noted that this is Cheng Li's last singles college table tennis match.
This is it.
Huge for him.
He wants to go out with a victory.
Yeah. For him, you know, he just wants to leave everything out on the table.
Cheng Li's in a perfect position right here with serve. 2 games to 0, 8-6. Unbelievable rally. Counter loops at its finest.
Yeah.
Check this out. Nice return of serve here. Moving around with the forehand. 2 forehands. Then Jishan finds his forehand. Now they're battling, throwing blows at each other. Here Clinching loops it wide here. Jishan gets a backhand on the table. Oh, just misses the ball.
Yeah. That backhand block changed up the speed of the
That was
rally.
it. Very true, because he kind of just put that ball on. Almost like desperation.
Ooh. Clips just the top of the net.
He had the shot, too.
Yeah, but Cheng Li, you can see him.
Look here, he takes it right to the body, but Jisang's able to get his racket over there.
Cheng Li takes a double take at that net.
I'll tell you, well,
Yeah.
to take another one, because he'd use it. Tactician. This is interesting. Both players aren't able to win the point on their serve.
Yeah.
Like Clinching just lost 2 on his own serve, but now he wins on Jisang's serve. This is big pressure out there right now. Both of them want to win it for their school. Amazing side spin control there. That first re-loop slash control block he did right here. Look at this. Look at that curve. He curves the ball. It hooks into his body. Hooks it again.
This is match point right now for Li Cheng.
10-8.
With serve. His final collegiate singles match. And he does it. He takes down the #1 seed in the tournament. Wow.